All right. Did you go to the Eclipse?
Did I? Yeah, it was. That was my favorite of the 3 Twilight movies. I feel like Edward really was just strong and powerful there. Did you guys? Are you guys Team Edward or Jacob? What are you into?
I actually don't know what you're talking about.
Edward.
Edward, yeah, gang Edward.
No, she's not. Dude, that's impossible that you don't know what we're talking about. Absolutely impossible.
Like, I know what Twilight is, but I don't know what the rest of it you're talking about is.
You haven't seen it?
No. Oh my
God.
It's like I'll never watch the Barbie movie. I'll never watch Twilight. I'll never watch all that whackness, dude. No thanks. Sorry.
It's pretty.
Why?
Because
it's pretty good.
There's words that I want to say that I can't say right now, but it's really bad.
Well, I think you're missing out. I think you're missing out.
You are big. You are.
All right. Well,
it's pretty. They're a bunch of dreamboats, Notion, and you know that they're dreamboats. You fuckhead.
It's hard to argue with that, mate.
Mm-hmm.
It's gorgeous, but. Whilst I should have watched the Twilight movie. I was talking to my friend and he was like, "Wouldn't it be sick if you're like fucking and you timed it like the nut with like the totality?"
Wow.
That was Rich. Shouts to Rich. I'll put him on blast for that.
Rich
I was like,
"You
dirty dog."
Piece of work, I tell you.
Nice.
Right? So I imagine that's what you boys got up to yesterday.
Yeah, I was just belting it out on my roof, mate. Just looking at it.
Like everyone's looking up and you got people down the bottom from the rooftop like, it's just
and we're done.
Nice.
Spooge coming down. It's salty. Yeah. Yeah. Right. So was it the most magical experience of your young lives?
It was pretty sweet. It was very cloudy in Toronto. It was like
fucking cloudy. Yeah.
It was cloudy, but it opened up at a nice couple of moments. There was like 2 moments for where I was stood that opened up a little bit, but it wasn't as opened up as what you described to me, see, and that sounded magical. But like directly above me and as far as I could see, it's like there was a toupee of cloud, and on the edges, on the horizon, everywhere around me, it looked like sunset of all the colors everywhere around. So it looked like when I'm looking towards, your direction, see, it looked like peachy, delicious orange sunset. And if I looked more towards south, like Niagara and Buffalo direction, it was like purpley blue.
That's
so
cool.
It was like, so it was different. That was the coolest part that I saw because my friend had the glasses, came over, and I looked through it. It was like not bad. And then I don't know. I found it like it was nicer to look at the horizon. I couldn't see the eclipse that good, but saw it. But there was patches where the sun actually came out after it, and it was like, oh, okay, that's sick now. Because it would have been nicer if there was no clouds during the actual, proper time. But yeah, man, overall, it was sick, but it wasn't as wow factor because I was in the wrong spot.
Did it get dark and cold for you guys?
Dark.
Yeah, okay.
Cold, yes.
It got mad dark. Not.
But it looked like it was about to piss thunderstorm.
Yes,
like thunderstorm vibes
exactly.
is what I thought. Like it's like this is going to be an absolute ripper, but yeah, it just got cold and then it just cleared. And then it was like normal daytime. 15 minutes later, it's like, oh, what the fuck? All right, cool. Birds are singing. We're all good.
Yeah, it's trippy.
Yeah,
and you caught it. You're on the street then, Dan. So Nosh, you're on the rooftop, and Dan, you're on the street, both in Toronto.
I was St. James Park with a bunch of strangers walking this dog.
Crackheads?
And then it was happening, and then we're looking. No, actual people.
Did you have glasses?
No. We looked to the sky a little bit, and then they were like,
"No, who needs safety glasses?"
It was Jenny too cloudy. It was way too cloudy. And then as soon as I realized I'm literally not going to get an actual view of that full thing, I was like, okay, let me just finish this walk and go home. And it was like I got to St. James Park. Before I left my house, it was bright, and I got to St. James Park. It was dark, and then as I was leaving St. James, it got bright again. Yeah.
The street lights.
That was pretty cool.
The street lights came on around me.
The street lights,
same.
Yeah,
so all the street lights went on. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Kind of random.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, so like Toronto got it pretty shit. So Toronto didn't get the totality from what I understand. It got like a slight part of it. So we were in Hamilton. They had totality here for a 1 minute 50 seconds. So we were like, but down at Niagara Falls, it was like 3 minutes and change or something like that. So they were scaring everybody and saying that there's going to be a million cunts in Niagara Falls. So we're like, okay, fuck that. Let's go to Beamsville, which is halfway there, which is like a town. Yeah. There's like a wine town. Like obviously you guys know, you guys have been there, but like cunts who don't know, there's Niagara on the Lake, or Niagara Falls, where the falls are, and there's a town there. Then there's Niagara on the Lake wine region, which is, I don't know, maybe an hour from Hamilton, 50 minutes. And then Beamsville, which is the other wine location, and it's about 30 minutes or so. But the good thing is you can take the non-highway there, because if you had to go on the QEW, shit was fucked. So
Nightmare.
we took only the back roads, which is driving through like the farms and all that stuff. And it was pretty easy to get there. So we've been planning this for weeks. So we went to the Hamilton Library and got the free glasses and shit because they were giving them out, which is awesome. Nice. And we wanted to go to this one winery called Back 10, which is our favorite one. It was the first one we went to together in like 2011. So it was like, we know the owners, we've known them forever. And they weren't opening, and then they decided to because they said people kept bugging them about it. So... Really? They said it was rammed up until like 1 o'clock. So it was like people probably went there and then went down to Niagara Falls or something. So we got there about 2:30. So the eclipse started at about 2:04, I think it was, which is when it first starts hitting the sun. And you can't see shit. You can't like tell. We're driving down. We're looking up. We're like, fucking hell, man. This shit is just cloudy. We're like resigned ourselves to be like, fine, you know what? We're going to this place. We'll spend some money and gets, and if it goes dark and that's the fun of it, then cool, that's it. So we pull up and there's like dick old people there. They said, yeah, everyone sort of left. And they had this little hut out the back, which has got like little fairy lights stringing. They had the little, the heaters out there. So they bust out the heaters. We already pre-ordered like some charcuterie plates and stuff like that. So we had that. They got the wines. And the owner was like, he's a champion. He was like, oh, this guy came in early. And he was like, oh, it's fucking magical. It changed my life. He was making fun of him. And then, so he was like already kind of like whatever. And we're all just excited because it's fun. Then like fucking 30 minutes before the totality started at 3:18 p.m. So probably like 2:45 or something. It's like this like patch of fucking cloud just opened around the sun type of thing. Nice. And we're in this backyard of the winery, like looking up like the roof of the house, because it's just a house, and then the roof of the house was right where the fucking the sun was, so we could see it perfectly, and it was just opening up. We're like, this is pretty special because it's right where we could see it. Got the heater right behind me. Barrington's tied up. We got wine and food right there, which we didn't touch. You just like staring. So like we're looking, trying to figure out how to get the glasses working, because I had to put them on, then put these over the top.
Because
I couldn't see super well. I didn't know. I thought I put the other ones on my eyes because I need to be as covered, and then these on top, and it just sharpened the image for me. So we're watching it, and I guess you're seeing it as it comes, and we're all getting excited every time the clouds party. Like, guys, throw one. Like, I was like trying to be Sentinel Man. I was just like sitting with my arms crossed. Nah, like, you guys are right. You're right.
Like one of those old
guys. It's coming. It's coming. Yeah, basically. Yeah, exactly. It was Yeah, it was fun. It was basically I was just watching that shit, not fucking around. So then the wife came of the owner, and then they had glasses. She came with the glasses, and then in the end he ended up losing his mind. I thought it was really funny because he was sort of like fronting on it, awesome. And then was like, "Fuck, this is pretty sick." So yeah, the totality was cool because then you can take the glasses off. Completely Eclipse. We're all Eclipse chasers now. It was just honestly, it was just fucking really cool. It was like. I thought it was, I don't know, without going on too much, it was pretty special. I thought it was like pretty spectacular to see, like, that whole rare. Shit. Yeah, it's not happening here again until 2144. So it's 120 odd years. Bro. Stacked it. Which is pretty crazy. So to see it here was pretty sweet. And for me, what was most perfect about it was the fact that the clouds happened to open right on time.
Perfect,
and,
man.
Watching it, keep checking it. Once it sort of came through and was going the other side, we weren't really watching it too much because we saw it. It's the same thing. It's the other way around. So it was just sick. And then once it's in totality, everything just slowly went dark and got real cold, and fucking felt like a thunderstorm. Exactly right. It's exactly how it felt. But I just thought it was dope that the clouds parted enough to see it.
That's magical. That's cool.
That's what I thought was the dopest part, because it could have been a bust, and we would have spent this time and money and stuff. We could have just stayed at home, and like I had friends in Hamilton that were going down the park, or we could have seen it from our backyard type shit. But everything was sick. And afterwards, we went. Was with Tiff's mom. We went to a brewery afterwards, and that's right next to the. I was trying not to drink too much more, but I was like, yeah, here we are. birthday week, and then we went to the brewery is right next to the QEW, so we're just seeing all these fucking like the traffic barely moving and shit, and we're like fuck.
Everyone stops in for a pint.
No. It was. I think if that was smart, they should have. But they just fucking they were just packed up. So anyway, for me, it was an amazing experience, and it was worth. Like, it couldn't have been better, to be honest. It could have been better if we had no fucking clouds, but that aside, like, it was perfect because we had everything we needed. It was just, like, there was no people, no stress, no, like, imagine if you're at Niagara and there was 500,000, 1 million people. Your phone reception's gone. Everyone's fucking stressing. There's probably a bunch of dickhead tourists. Where are you going to piss? You're not going to be comfortable. Like, everything was sweet because we had everything we needed right there. Bathroom and the car wasn't worried. Like, I know, for me, it was great. So I loved it. And Team Edward all day. Let's go.
I guess so.
So
nature for the win.
Nature for the win. And this episode 158 of Bad Habits of Podcast is brought to you by Twilight the Eclipse, available now in cinemas. So go see it.
Audio needs to go up for the claps and stuff.
I could turn it up for the claps. I left it because I know we were keeping the other one Raw Dog, and I was like, you know what? Let's keep it low. Let's make people listen to make them struggle.
Fair enough.
So, all right, got a couple things before we get into J. Cole, because this episode is mostly just warning cunts. We're going to be talking a lot about J. Cole, I think, and what happened here, what this means for hip hop, because this is some crazy shit. This is unheard of, essentially. People were saying that it's similar to something else that we'll talk about.
Interesting.
I don't know. We'll get to it.
I'm excited to hear it.
Oh, good. I'll run all that by y'all, and I'm very curious to hear what you guys think. But I have two things for you. We have the question we're going to kick it off with, and we have bar of the day. So I'm gonna ram that in both of your shitholes. So my question to you fucks is: name a song that you could rap or sing. We could say R&B, start to finish perfectly, gun to head. Did we do this last time? We didn't, did we?
We did.
I thought we did the overplayed songs, and we moved this to this week.
Oh yeah, we did talk about them.
We did.
Right. Do you know what? I think we chose to.
We did that.
We chose to keep the overplayed ones to last episode and this one for this episode. So, even if we did do this last time, well, who gives a fuck? We're hearing it again. What song could you do start to finish? No mess ups, no fucking around.
Maybe I'm thinking Tyler the Creator, Yonkers.
Every word.
Wow, every single word.
I think so.
Talking
if I think about
no fuck ups.
That's what I'm saying. 100% no fuck ups. Like
100%.
Or you did.
Gun to head. That's the whole point of it. Gun to head. Exactly. Or you did. Yes.
Like I'm thinking of Drake.
I was gonna say
West. No, I don't think I could.
So no songs at all.
Like a 90% on a Drake or Kanye West. But I think genuinely, like, I think I could do Yonkers.
Okay.
I think. I could back myself on that, just in case, if anyone wants to test it.
Gun to head. Maybe you could ask him to make the gun unloaded.
Yeah, just,
make the gun unloaded.
Yeah.
Don't have
unloaded.
Bullets.
Yes. Yeah.
Bullets.
There you go. Yeah. We could try that when I'm with you in a few days. We'll see.
All right.
I'm looking through my music and I'm trying to see if there's anything else. But Notion, you can go while I look.
All right. So I'm gonna go for a funny one to start with, and I got like a whole plethora of rap ones. But the first one, I could do the DuckTales theme song. No stress.
The whole thing, whole way through.
Dude, banger. Dude, banger. So that one,
that's pretty good.
I could do most of the theme songs for, like, South Park, for example. I could do most of every word. And this is the other one which has got an asterisk to it. The original South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut movie, their musical songs, for some reason, dude, like, I fucking hate musicals. Usually detest them, do everything to get them out of my way and avoid them and whatever the fuck. I would never go to a live one except for the South Park ones. I don't know, man. That just fucking drives me nuts. But the South Park movie, love that shit. And then onto rap, I could do, for example, I rapped my verse on The Breakthrough off the Indie Experiment 1.
Mm-hmm.
I rapped it at the other day. I was like, oh, didn't drop a ting. So I could do that one. I could do some of my verses from Pride on My Cufflinks, which we're going to be talking about next week. I could do a lot of your verses, dude. Um,
No, TMF verses don't count. That doesn't count. Doesn't count.
What's that?
That doesn't count. You wrote that. TMF verses don't count.
Yeah, I guess not. I guess it should be something that you didn't.
If C wrote it, and I know his shit, he's a rapper. That's no different than Lil Wayne.
Guys, no.
Would it be if it's a full song? Telepathy.
Telepathy tax. You can't do it.
It's cheating,
I think that's fair. I feel like
I think so none of my shit then. Fuck that. I can do multiple C verses. I could do,
but not. It's the question was a song. So song, not verses. Full song, top to bottom. Like for me, it would just be Through the Wire. Kanye is probably the only thing I could put my money on. Like every thing I know that whole way. So like, I don't know the ad libs though.
Like a couple of Eminem songs.
Ad libs don't count.
You know how he like talks on the intro and the chorus, but I don't really know those.
Oh yeah. True.
I wonder if it is part of it because that's a nuanced part.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's just like that'll give you extra credit, or maybe they'll get you the top score on Guitar Hero.
Yeah, that's an interesting one.
Band.
What if it's like R&B joints though? Like okay, like say like Brown Sugar, D'Angelo, I could probably do, maybe. Or Shit Damn Motherfucker.
True.
Maybe On and On, Erykah Badu, maybe.
A bunch of Dipset songs.
Every word. Oh, you know more words to rap songs. It always surprises me how many words to rap songs you know.
Right. I guess what I really like a song and I hear it like 3-4 times, that's all I need, dude. Like Lil Wayne, The Drought Mix, Drought 3. Bro, test me, bro.
I put money you couldn't bet it. I don't think, 90% or better, but the question is 100%.
Yeah, so
like the things that you are like rock solid fucking like pause, let's go.
Yeah.
It's tough. I think it's tougher than we all think.
Come back next week with actual songs, and I could be like this one and this one, rather than just brushstroke it with an artist or an album or whatever.
Well, conveniently, I have some instrumentals right here, boys. Someone's gonna play that.
Yo!
Oh wow! Well,
let's go.
Can you imagine and put us on the spot, and then there's some guy comes in, and it's just like,
all of a sudden, someone comes off.
Off camera,
in
just
the background.
How did you get in, buddy?
And I'm like, all right, you said it.
It's like a drill guy with a mask. Run that in it. So anyway,
I think I could do. I'm thinking maybe you know the song "I Love Kanye." No, I missed it.
Yeah,
Kanye, that song.
Mm-hmm.
I think I could do that.
So Kanye.
And yeah. And the other ones, there's a Skepta song called "Reflecting." I think I could do that top to bottom, and I think I could do Straight Out of Compton, NWA.
Okay, I believe you.
That's a couple of songs from the Roots. I think
I could do that.
That's good. I believe you on those. And Notion, the Roots were the first black, like as in Don't Say Nothing or something.
Yes,
and
exactly.
I thought that you could do those ones because you do have. I'll give you that. Like I feel like you two are boosting a little bit. At least Notion boosting a bit. I love you. You're boosting though. I think this is way harder than we think, but I do want to give you props because you know, like if there'd be like some rap songs come on, how do you know this many words to a newer rap song? That was what it was. You always knew words to newer rap songs than I did because I stopped listening to things over and over.
Yeah, it only takes me like 3 listens and I'm good.
For a whole complicated Black Thought verse.
Not a whole song. No, for like the Black Thought stuff, I listened to that like 30, 40 times.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
50 times, right?
Yeah. Okay. So then you have to refine your list to ones that you could put your life on the line that you could rap it.
I'll just have to narrow it down.
Yeah, I know. I know I've put y'all on the spot. We didn't like get to think about it. You're a piece of shit. Right, that's basically what I'm doing.
We don't need to think about it. We don't need to think about it.
Yeah,
we don't need to think about it.
I guess only Notion needs to think about it. I got one.
You do. Yeah, exactly.
I think it would be fun. Wouldn't that be like a it's like the opposite of karaoke. It's like karaoke without the lyrics and repercussions. So it's like the event would be like hip hop karaoke
and repercussions.
Yeah, I'm down. Hip hop karaoke and what does Joe Rogan? Joe Rogan calls MMA high level problem solving with dire physical consequences.
Jesus.
Wow.
I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah.
UFC 300 this weekend.
Oh shit! Anyone fun fighting?
Yeah, massive event. They say it's the biggest event UFC ever. They've got I think it's 11 belts on the line. I think
Sick.
11 belts.
11 or 10. 11 or 10.
Is there any highlights of the
Yeah.
cunts who are actually fighting? Like, is there, you know what I'm saying? Is there like who are the who's the headliner? Who's like the main person, the main fight?
Oh, let me just pick it up now. I know. What's his name? Pereira's fighting the guy that Izzy
Yeah, I know Pereira.
beat that one time. I'm gonna pull up the whole card now.
I was hoping
So
Israel would be there.
Israel's not fighting. He's not fighting for years. He's kind of
chilling.
semi-retired.
Good for him.
Chilling.
Keep that brain intact.
Okay, so Pereira vs Hill is the light heavyweight title.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
the main event. The co-main is a lady called Zhang Wei Li versus another lady called Yan Xiaonan. So she's the number one contender, and she's a title.
Oh, you know what?
The
Pause that. I've got here. There we go.
Oh, amazing.
So Pereira versus
That Justin Gaethje fight is going to be insane because
he's crazy, right?
he's just so good. He's fucking insane. He's insane. All of these guys are like number 1, number 2 seed. Like all
Serious
of these
mans.
people are so good. Seriously good on the main event. And even the prelims. If you see the prelims, like these guys are like people who fight on main event cards, like Aljamain Sterling. This I don't even know. Holly Holm is on the prelims. Like that's insane.
Oh, she's still around, eh?
Diego
Good for her.
Lopez. Yeah. So there's so many people who are just like, oh my god. Even like Davison Figueroa.
Is that Daniel?
Like there's so many people.
Oh, I've seen his face.
This is like the most stacked card. And like people on prelims, these guys shouldn't be on the prelims. They should be main event.
Huh. Well, that's kind of more fun. I guess that's probably the point, right?
Every fight's a banger. Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know why they have
Vegas.
Aljamain as American because he represents Jamaica, which is very odd.
That's hey, where is that guy? Down the
He's
bottom?
in
Did I
the
miss him?
prelims.
Oh, the
top
top of the prelims. Okay.
top of prelims.
Oh, this guy.
There you go, right there.
I got his eyes
Yeah.
on the corner there. You can see him there. All right, cool. Nice. All right. Well,
But yeah, sick.
Punchy
It's
Fighty
the
Sports.
biggest event people saying, and it's
Punchy.
in Las Vegas,
Of course.
I love it. It's just where it needs to be.
fight capital.
I love it. Fuck yeah.
Gambling capital of everything.
I know, right? Let's fucking go. Let's put some guap on this, boys. Put some fucking
Christ.
guap. All right,
Oh,
dickheads. All right, so the next thing, we have the bar of the day. And this was what I was going to do last week.
Mm-hmm.
Notion, you know this immediately. This is for Dan, really.
Okay.
So this is one of my favorite songs of all time and one of my favorite verses of all time. And I can actually rap this verse top to bottom, but not the whole song.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just give you like 2 bars from this one.
Okay.
Okay. Sometimes I think I'm from another world. Preach. When I'm trying to tell a woman just exactly where I stand at. I want a girl when I want a girl. Tell him, Nosh.
And when I don't want a girl, I want a girl who understands that.
Bars.
That's
guys.
some hard shit to explain to a woman that's in love with you. It's a beautiful thing.
Until I had to figure. It's beautiful.
Dude,
I think
insane.
that's Method Man, isn't it?
No.
Okay.
I can see why you can say that
okay.
because it's
It's
probably that's an interesting choice. I think this MC would probably be inspired by Meth. I'd be very surprised if he's not. So, and Meth was one of the earlier dudes doing non-corny girl songs. So
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's Biggie. That's
No.
what you're trying to say.
you're in the wrong
Okay.
era.
Wrong era. Okay.
That's
Am
good,
I
that's
am I
good.
too modern or too early?
Too old, too early,
Too early. So okay.
too early by about a decade.
Interesting.
To give you a bit of
Okay. So you're not gonna choose Ye again.
no.
That wouldn't make sense.
There's too many good MCs to go back. You have to circle back to Ye after like 20 goes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
And it's a little too
exactly,
predictable. If I did that every time, you'd be like, "Come on, buddy, come on."
That's what I'm thinking. Oh, it's Jay-Z, obviously.
No, that's definitely
Okay.
not. This is not. No, he would not express himself this way.
That's true.
Okay, let me think.
So you can ask
So-
questions like you did last time, or I think
Yeah,
there's two
yeah,
things:
yeah,
ask
yeah.
questions or quote another 2 bars from that song. I think you can.
Oh, okay. Give me 2 more.
Okay, Nosh, do you have you know what? I'll do the last two lines because I think that's probably going. Yeah.
Okay.
Because you might. Okay, I have to explain to you. If I say too much, it's going to give it away. Maybe. Because when the party stops and dudes get old, and the chains and the cars and the houses get sold, and that other side of the bed gets cold, you don't want to be alone. So, girl, I'm trying to hold you.
I want to hold you.
Doesn't really help. It doesn't really help, to be honest.
Just doesn't help.
I got goosebumps because I'm singing the hook in my head.
Ugh, it's beautiful. So, honestly,
crazy, man.
It's one of my favorite songs of all time.
Goosebumps.
Same.
So that Travis Scott song.
Is it East Coast?
Yeah. From the greatest state in the nation, actually. The greatest state in the union.
Oh.
Well, I'm saying it from. That's not the state you think I'm talking about.
No. It's in New York, right? You're talking about, right?
No.
Nope.
What? Okay. Then I have no clue. Okay, let me think.
So it's a tip. Like put it. The only clue I'll give you, it's a typical something that I would quote. Like you'd be like, "Oh, of course, C would say that," type shit. That if that helps.
Oh, okay. So it's Fonte.
Yes. Wow. I guess that's it.
See?
Wow.
I
said too much.
See? You just obsessed with Fonte.
Well, you're helping it moving along.
Speaking about him.
Yeah, otherwise we'd be here. It was a little sort of abstract, but I played you this before. I swear I played you this before. It's from a song called...
I don't think I've ever listened to Fonte in my life.
Not proactively. Okay, so I feel like you need to. This is a Little Brother song, actually, called Slow It Down off Minstrel Show, their second group album. It's spectacular with Darian Brockington on the hook. It's beautiful. It's mature grown man rap, and this is 2005. So even then, he would have been your age-ish. Yeah. So it's
wow.
Yeah. So it's a beautiful thing. So next week I'll let you guys go because I feel like I keep hogging it. Yeah, I did say too much on that one, but yeah, otherwise I think you wouldn't have got it. And the greatest state in the nation, because North Carolina, I always talk about Charlotte, and Tiff gets mad about it because I love it, and she keeps saying it's boring, but it is fire.
I've never heard you speak about North Carolina.
Oh, it's because when we were there, Tiff thinks Charlotte is just fine. She's like, "How? It's just fine. It's fine." And so now anything that's like just fine, I'm like, "Oh, what do you think?" She's like, "It's Charlotte, is it? It's Charlotte, huh?" So now I keep talking about the greatest. Anytime anything comes up about Charlotte, I make like a massive deal about it. Like Love Is Blind last season was filmed in Charlotte. I'm like, look how good they are to the blacks, Tiff. They love them here. Look how much opportunity there is. We should go. We need to go there. We need to like just move there. So now I just like I go on and on about Oscar. Yeah, it's a great. Oh, if you say it out of the blue, that would be even funnier. If either of you guys mention,
okay, you know what? I'm gonna
go Thursday. We're hanging out Thursday.
It's like Charlotte.
Yeah, we should. Oh, yo, honestly, Miami's cool, but Charlotte though, right?
I've been hearing good things about Charlotte. I've been hearing good things about Charlotte.
Oh, that's great.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I really hear that North Carolina is just a land of opportunity. There's so much.
I'm not even joking right when I say this. North Carolina has crazy mountain biking.
I'm not surprised the mountains are... Well, we went to Asheville. Beautiful,
yeah. Phil. But yeah, that is fire bombs. Trust me, I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube. Skills of Phil is a crazy rider, and that is dialed trails.
Are they in Asheville? Do they do stuff there? Okay, I thought you might know the towns.
I don't know the towns, but that dude I was talking about has a massive property, and he's made his own crazy bunch of trails. But the actual bike parks there are top tier.
No shit. Well, the town of Asheville has got some of the best beer in the U.S., and that's where we went to Burial, which is one of my favorite breweries now. And that town is... Yeah, Burial's crazy stouts mostly. It's fucking crazy. But they, like, the whole stout just going up there, like the car park was on, like, 45-degree angle, not the car park, just the street to park the car. It was fucking... It's just like breweries everywhere. Everyone's so nice. It's the wild. It's like actually total. I never thought about that. It's totally your vibe. It's just like it's just this chill like town, and it's super hilly. So I would expect there would be a bunch of trails out there. So and it's not that far. Probably, I don't know, 12 hours, 14 hours drive or something.
Sweet. I honestly got invited to Tennessee with my buddy to go riding, but I don't really want to go to Tennessee.
I'd be sick. I'd love to go to Tennessee. Can't wait.
Why did you go?
No. I was just like, well, he wanted to go like in March, and I just could literally just start a new thing.
New job.
Wasn't able to get. You know what I mean? So I was like, oh no, we'll go later on. But like, yeah, this bike park. The U.S. national champion downhill race was held there in Tennessee at Wind Rock Bike Park, and the race was on. It's on YouTube if you cunts want to watch it. It's honestly crazy. It's so rocky, so steep, and it's just like nuts. Looks like crazy terrain, but I'm not that. My balls aren't that big yet, but I'm working on it.
You'll get there. You swell the balls up, you big hoe.
I mean, they're pretty decent size. I jump off some shit, but this is different.
Well, that's fair. And speaking of little balls, J. Cole.
J. Cole.
Jermaine.
So last week we explained the beef, right? And we talked about it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, but then we didn't speak about the album or anything. So.
Because it dropped on Friday.
Yeah, it dropped on Friday. Yeah.
Was it this Friday? Yeah, it was.
So
Friday,
we missed the upward trajectory and then the downward. So
it all happened so quick, man. It's fucking Tuesday, and the shit happens so fast. So where do we start? So we talked about the future beef with Metro and Drake and Cole and Kendrick and blah blah blah, right?
Mm-hmm.
Friday comes, Cole drops a 12-song album called Might Delete Later, and overall, great fucking album. Like, before we go on, you guys dug the album?
Yes.
Haven't heard it.
I loved it.
All right.
Until
okay.
recently. Insanity, you haven't heard it. You're insane.
This is something that we weren't boosting, that I think you would love it genuinely.
I can't wait.
Once again, the context of everything is making it a little difficult to ramble on about it, but
it's so hard.
17, 12 songs.
12 songs.
Got it.
Exactly right. And the album is cool. Lots of, like, the beats are typically pretty cool. Great features. Cole kills it. Very confident. Like, keeps going on about how he's the greatest rapper alive and all this stuff now, which is a little out of character for him, but that's kind of the vibe where he's been on. But it's a fair call as far as, like, a guy of that stature. There's not really many people in his echelon doing it that well, to be fair. And he's pushing 40, and he's getting better and better, right? So put the oven on for the post. I had to put a timer. Pie. So basically, the album's good. Now, track 12 of the album is called 7 Minute Drill. Funnily enough, it's a 3-minute song. And that's the Kendrick diss. Now, that was the one that you heard, Nosh. And that, funnily enough, I saw other people saying your exact talking points, which was the beat was whack or the beat was weak. You didn't like the delivery. I thought the delivery was fine, but it was the flows were fine. But the subject matter of, like, basically the summary of the fuck thing is, if this shit didn't happen, like, yesterday or whatever, or Sunday, whatever it was, we would be talking in depth about this song and going really, like, dissecting it. But now this putting everything it's fucked everything
now
up.
It's like, I don't care about that song. What's the point? It's irrelevant now.
It's irrelevant. Isn't it crazy how quick this shit? It's like we have to have a daily podcast to fucking keep up with this bullshit.
Yeah.
So then he did the song, basically, right?
Welcome to Bad Podcast.
Bad Habits at 6. The cunt had the summary was that Kendrick was short and that To Pimp a Butterfly was boring. That was really like the summary of what he said. What you could tell from this song was there was no poison or venom in it. He didn't really mean it. He was doing it because he felt pressured either by his crew, by the public, whatever. And the funniest shit is, in hindsight, I'm like, it wasn't even really about him. The closest thing he said was fuck the big three. Like, he didn't specifically call out Cole. All of the shots were at Drake. Every single one. So for Cole to drop something first is odd. So,
Gotcha.
Kendrick's diss was already mid. We talked about that.
Yeah.
Go on, Dan. Go on.
No, I'm just saying, like it wasn't. I'm trying to remember what I was gonna say. Like, yeah, he was probably just trying to do it first and assert himself into the conversation before anything. And it's kind of like,
because he's got an album coming.
Even if he doesn't say him, even if he doesn't, like, name check him like that, it's kind of like, well, you shouldn't have mentioned me at all, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, I respected that. I was like, yeah, cool. And the diss kind of reflects that at the same time, because like neither disses are like that hardcore towards those two specific artists. So it's kind
the
of like cool.
softest
Like
of
I was,
all
and it's fine with that.
Yeah, you're right. I'm trying to find to see if, before we even explain it, should we try and find the video and just actually play the? Here it is. I think we should just play the video. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you should screen share.
I think I can play this without getting taken down or anything. So it's on the Instagram.
Yeah, you should be able to.
So, okay, hold up. Let me.
Except for one part.
Can you hear it?
It's one part of that shit that make me feel like, man, that's the lamest shit I ever did in my fucking life, right? And I know this is not what a lot of people want to move it incorrectly. And I pray that God align me back up on my purpose and on my path. You know what I mean? I pray that my nigga really didn't feel no way. And if he did, my nigga, I got my chin out. Take your best shot. I'm gonna take that shit on the chin, boy. Do what you do.
Pause.
You know what I mean? Like, all good. Like, it's love. And I pray that, I pray that y'all are like, forgive a nigga for like the misstep, and then I can get back to my true path. Cause I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Past 2 days felt terrible. Like, it let me know how good I've been sleeping for the past 10 years. So all of that to say, man, I wanna now perform the song that's a reminder to me of getting back on the right path and getting in tune with God. And the name of the song is called Me, right? So I'm so proud of that project. Except I can hear my niggas up there right now like, nah, don't do that. But I gotta keep it 100 with y'all, right? I can hear my niggas up there right now like, nah,
should
don't
have
do
listened.
that.
All right. Whoa. So this is where we're gonna get
the wackest part. Yeah, do you know what's the wackest part to me?
Yeah.
He said, I've got my chin out. Take your best shot. I'm like, oh no. I'm like, nah, I can't.
There's more.
That is. There's more.
So all of this time of me moving on my own accord, for the first time I was tested. Why am I tested? Because I got the world and I got my niggas like, what you gonna do, Cole? My niggas like, boy, I must have had 1,000 missed calls. Oh my fucking God. Text flooded. I couldn't even answer my shit. Nigga, it's wartime. Boom, boom, right? Niggas want to see blood. And I was conflicted because, one, I know my heart, you know what I mean? And like, I know how I feel about my peers, these two niggas that I just been blessed to even stand beside in this game, let alone chase their greatness, right? Y'all heard that bazooka that was dropped on the motherfucking game, right? So all of this time of me moving on my own accord.
So I was trying to see if there's anything else that he's saying to get it from his perspective. Okay. So yeah, you're right, Dan. That was the worst part. So like, okay, so they dropped 2 soft disses, and J. Cole walked it back at the Dreamville Festival, I believe, also in the greatest state in the nation, North Carolina. Gang, great little segue. And dude, I've seen a lot of people's thoughts. Okay, let's go through our immediate thoughts, and then maybe we could look at, because I don't really know what you guys. I kind of know like what we're all gonna say, but I've seen different perspectives, mostly on the negative, but I've seen the positive perspectives on it. We should give them all a chance, and then we respond. But I'd like to hear what you guys think immediately. So Dan, since I know this was like you're a big Cole fan, like you were enjoying the album. We were texting about it over the weekend, and then this. Talk me through it.
Yeah. So the way I see it, if he didn't respond and then just put out an apology, like not apology, just like said something like, "Oh, it's all love," like I'm not gonna diss him, and just made that obvious and said that from the jump and didn't release anything, I'd be like, fair enough. This is just not what he does. It's just that's just Cole. Like he's just this super whatever down to earth guy. That's the image he wants to keep up. Cool. And then he instead of doing that, he proceeded to diss him and then backtrack it in front of everyone at Dreamville Fest, and it's just like, it's weird, man. It's just like, why did you, what you do? I just don't understand the motivate. I don't get it. It's weird. It makes me think like, it's embarrassing. Like it's just embarrassing, and I don't understand what. Like I do get it from the perspective of someone just wants to prove that like he's still his friend or whatever. Like sure, but then like don't release anything if that's what you were going to do, and like furthermore, don't apologize if like what you're going to do is release something which isn't even that. It's not even hardcore. It's not something crazy. It's not hit 'em up. Like it's not nothing like that. It's not ether. And then you're literally like then apologizing for that and saying you couldn't sleep for 2 days and you felt pressured to diss it. Like it's like, nah, I just don't respect it. It's weird. It's a weird move. It's weird. I don't understand. I don't understand it. I don't understand at all. It's weird.
I agree wholeheartedly. Nosh, what was your first reaction then when you saw the shit?
I agree with what Dan said. That was a great take. Like, I just think that the fact that he had 2 weak-ass lines, and I think it's his environment. Maybe his team is like, oh yeah, it's fire. That's all you need or whatever. The fact that it got through so many parts, like the beat, the writing, the mixing, the mastering, who in the squad went through for approval and marketing and all that bullshit. Like, that's too many cunts, man. To get that out there, why? That's my thought. I'm like, how many people were like, yeah, man, sweet ass. Not sweet ass, dude. Like, I just, I don't know, man.
It's not sweet ass, dude.
It's not sweet ass, dude. Jermaine, it's not sweet ass. We love you, dude. We know, we say this with love because we know how talented you are, mate. Like he's going to listen. And I'm just like, hey, Jermaine, give us your ear for a fucking sec, mate.
Just have a little.
No, but it's a sad sequence of events. Like the fact that it even got out like that, and then he comes on the flip and apologizes. Just like, dude, no, you're just shooting yourself in the foot, dog. Stop it, man. You're supposed to kill this cunt. You know the game. If you didn't want to battle your mate, you shouldn't have put that shit song out. Sorry, it's like obviously, and that's the other thing. Like if he's all being friendly and playing the back foot now, is there an album between these two coming? Because if they're all twigs and berries and potatoes and whatever that, I have no idea what I'm saying. If they're all back together and chilling, and are they ever going to drop that fucking album? Because if they do, that'd be sick, dude.
That's not happening. No,
that is never going to happen. Ever.
No,
ever. And the way I see it as well, yeah. So remember when the Drake and Meek thing, yeah? Yes. Drake released Charged Up. He released Charged Up and it was shit. And then he was like, oh, this is shit. Okay, cool. I'm going to release back to back. And then I was like, oh, he killed him. He absolutely killed him. And it's like, he did apologize after. And then eventually over time, they squashed it and made a song together. Cool. And that's fine. That wasn't even like, that's crazy. It wasn't harmful. No one was trying to kill each other. It's just kind of like, I'm going to kill you on this beat. I'm not going to do anything crazy. But then for him to release something which, I don't think the song's that bad. I just think that, yeah, it's a soft diss. But then just to double down and be like, look, I apologize. Look, I'm not that guy kind of thing. That's what it looks like.
Yep.
Nah, I don't rate that. It's weird.
You guys fucking nailed it. I agree wholeheartedly. Like, one, if you didn't mean it, why would you do it? Just be like, okay. Like, get on the phone with him. He's your boy. Get on the phone. But hey, man, so how much were you talking to me? Like, what's up? Like, what's the deal? Were you just poking the bet? Like, find out his intentions. If he's your friend, call him. Find out. Like, and two, if you didn't want to do it, why'd you let your friends pressure you into it? To be fair, he's like, what, 38 or something? Like, he's not 19. Like, he's a grown man with children.
He's an OG. Like, he's an OG.
At this point, he's an OG, which is weird to say, but he is. So it's like, you shouldn't have to be, moved by your friends to do something that you don't want to do. Particularly if it's to diss another guy you consider your friend. When he didn't even really diss you. He really dissed Drake. Whilst I understand, like you said before, Dan, like inserting yourself into the conversation because you have the fall off coming and like, cool, but then be a man and stick to your fucking word. This is the thing, like that I think we're all having trouble with. It was like, if you're gonna diss someone, and even if it, like, do you know what would have been cooler? Go harder at him, but give him a heads up and send him the song beforehand. Go, bro, look, I didn't mean any of this shit. I'm telling you, you could even leak these texts. I'll fucking putting this out because
that wouldn't even been bad. That wouldn't have been bad.
No, it'd be like, because you know what? It was like, entertainment, and we would have got the entertainment. Right. Yeah. So who's mad at that?
And that's it. Yeah, no one was even thinking, oh no, he's gone too hard on him. Now he needs to, like, no one was thinking you need to be on the side of, you need to apologize, kind of thing. And like, I wouldn't have even cared if, like, a few months later let's say Kendrick never replied, and let's say a few months later, Cole does an interview and kind of like apologize and be like, "Look, this isn't kind of what I'm like. I just released that because I felt pressured." If like a few months later he done that, I wouldn't have had an issue. But like doing it at Dreamville Fest 2 days after dropping that's pathetic. It's pathetic. It's pathetic. It's weird.
You know what would be fun? If fucking Kendrick comes back with an absolute slapper and fucks him up and puts a boot to his chin.
I really hope so. I hope so.
But he can't hey, man, don't mess.
He won't do it.
He won't do it. I don't think because none of them hate each other.
I don't think he can do it. He can't do it.
Oh, I think he's capable if he wants to. I think all three of them are very capable of murdering someone if they really wanted to. Like, they typically don't do that type of shit. I have no doubt. Like, cool, we joke about different stuff with everybody, but like when it really comes down to it, those three have very sharp pens, and they will be able to, if they wanted to. Cole really just should have done. Now I hadn't really thought about this, but if he just like, I agree with you, Nosh, that if Kendrick comes back now, it would make Cole look 10x worse, and I don't even know what he could do to save that. Imagine if Kendrick comes back and fucking just demolishes him. Stomp. Then what? Then what is it? It's on Drake.
It's
J. Cole.
There's only one option, and Cole has to reply back to it, and he won't.
He won't.
He just surrendered. He just white flagged it.
Yeah, I mean, like maybe if Cole and Drake did a song together, dissing Kendrick would be kind of fun. But it's like Cole's kind of ruined the fun of the whole thing for the fans now. Like,
that's a good point. Yeah,
and we know it's not real. No one's there thinking, "Oh, fuck, Cole and Kendrick see each other in the street. It's on site." They're both family men. They're nice boys, man. Shut the fuck up. Like, they're not going to. All of them are. They're all lovely young men who can rap well. Like, they're not about that life. It's not like in the 90s where dudes died. The biggest, like, this shit ever, they both died. That's fucking crazy in context of how many things are cunts aren't dying except the Chicago dudes, really, now. And they're their own little world. And they're actually not really, they're rapping about it, but they're really, really in the streets doing these crazy things. These other guys all are nice dudes, just doing their shit. So it's like, no one's listening to it expecting murder, but you're entertained. Lyrical mess, thank you. Like, so entertain us then. If that's what you're trying to do, like, put something out, make it entertaining. Now, the Cole shit kind of wasn't even that entertaining. And Kendrick's shit wasn't even that entertaining. It's mid.
But it could have been.
It could have been, yes.
But now, unless Kendrick does something, it's not going to be.
And then Cole's not going to do anything back, so then he's fucked regardless. To the point where what you sort of said, Dan, is in like, I don't know, like, no, it's just going to be harder for you to listen to that project on Tuesday than it was on Friday because of this.
I'm telling you right now, I haven't listened to it since this. I haven't listened to it since this. It's like, there are some bangers in that. And I'm kind of just like, I listen to it, I'm like, oh, this guy's like,
after I finish mixing this episode, I'm going to listen to it. So
and it is excellent. It is excellent, but I'm kind of just like, no, this guy, like, I just think he's...
Because now you know he's inauthentic. Man. You know, like, they're like, it's too fake. And you know the other thing, though, I'm going to be honest, the other shit that pissed me off about Cole in this project, I said this to Tiff and I forgot to tell you boys. One, he's married with children, but he's talking about like, yo, I'll fucking take your bitch with no lineup and Crocs. And he kept talking about bitches all the time. I'm like, you've probably been with this girl since you were like 17 or whatever the fuck. Like, because I think she's a normal person. She's not like a celebrity or a baddie or any of that stuff. Like Kendrick's wife, I believe, is the same thing. Like, just a normal person. I think those are the most adjusted human beings, are the famous people who are with normal people. Because it keeps them normal. When you're two famous people together, it's harder to be normal because you're both
on
infected.
Your own fucking bullshit. Yeah.
Right.
Good one.
So that pissed me off. It's like me. Imagine if I started rapping like that. And you're like, you've been with her for fucking 13 years. Shut up, dickhead. Like, you're not going to believe me. Like, I got to make love songs for my girlfriend and not say I'm going to take your bitch, bro. Like, you're going to just... You laugh at me. You would tell me. You would be like... Both of you would. You'd be like, shut the fuck up, you dickhead. You don't even know how to talk to chicks. It's been too long. So...
I'd kind of love it. I think it's hilarious. I think that was so funny.
It's like the hard cunt doing... Like, the cunt is doing the R&B with the drill look.
Yeah, the full bats do.
Yeah,
so that kind of rubbed me the wrong way, and he had a lot of gun talk on there. So the point was, I felt like this whole, like...
Interesting.
Inauthentic shit about Cole, who was the epitome of authenticity. That's what I'm probably coming from.
Yeah.
If he had a track record of doing that stuff, even though we all knew that he didn't. Because I don't even think Kendrick talks about that, and he's in the same situation. So, like, it just, that adds to it to me. This adds, because it was like, I really like this project, but oh man, why does he keep talking about the fucking chicks like this and talk about this? I'm gonna load the clip. Like, you're not gonna load no clip. You're not loading the clip. You're not. Stop it. Unless you're doing a sports shooting, and that's pretty funky, Jermaine. But so anyway, that shit. And then this is kind of funny. I want to just add this into the mix because Grand Wizard is going nuts on Instagram about this. He posted a fan theory on the J. Cole subreddit called "Theory: The Apology is Fake." And it says, as we all know, Cole's upcoming album is called The Fall Off, right? So right now, he's playing a character. He's pretending to fall off. It's all just a character for the upcoming album. It's like method acting. Basically, he's playing a character who falls off to match the album name. Basically pretending to be a weak pushover rapper who falls off. Then when the album drops, we get the real Cole. And everyone's clowning this person.
No.
So...
No.
Let me give y'all some alternative perspectives that I read to see what you guys think of this. So one I saw was that apparently, so if you remember Takeover from Jay, Ether from Nas, and then Jay came back with a lesser known song called Super Ugly, where he was talking about fucking Nas's baby mother in his car, which he did. And other things that were probably pretty fucking harsh. For two people who didn't really hate each other, they were just the two best rappers and were kind of pitted against each other as sense to be how this shit works. So Jay apparently apologized for the song, not on stage. Maybe it was on radio or something, but he apparently said, that was probably a bit much, and kind of apologized. So they're likening what Cole did to what Jay did. So
interesting.
Was it 2 days later?
It would not back in those days. It was a longer time period because both of those songs were on albums. Those things were probably 6 to 12 months apart because you didn't get a song the next day.
And like, if Cole done that 6 months later, fine, and I'd have no issue.
And I think
that's fair. Like, I get it.
Yeah, I think you're right because when you said it before,
2 days.
That is really the differentiating factor, isn't it? That's the timing, because. No, I forgot that Jay apologized for it, but Jay apologized for something that was really harsh, and it was actually his baby's mother, and he did fuck her.
Those are the two main factors. The diss isn't even harsh, and he took 2 days to be like, no, I couldn't even sleep for 2 days, guys. Please forgive me. Like, come on.
It sounds like mad.
It's embarrassing.
It's like so embarrassing. And then the other thing, so it sounds like we're on the same page. The other thing I saw, which was the most common comment in support of Cole, was that, hey, I love seeing a real man take responsibility for what they want. Like, men don't apologize enough, and this is really cool to see a man apologizing to another man for saying some shit, and this is some real shit. I'd rather him do that than just pretend that he meant it.
Interesting.
Thoughts on that?
And I hear that, but just don't do it on stage 2 days later, or just don't release the song. That's it.
I really think that's what it comes down to.
That's it. It's a timing thing because it's all like you gotta think of yourself at first. At the end of the day, and it's kind of like, is this going to be? How is this going to make me look? Is it going to make me look absolutely pathetic because I just dissed him 2 days later? 2 days earlier, or even though I do feel apologetic and I do feel like I should say sorry, let me just let it simmer down a little bit, and then I could either call him or just not do it on stage 2 days later in front of all these people. That's it. I have no issue with him necessarily apologizing. It's just the two factors being it's not weak song, kind of soft, and
2 days,
and it's 2 days. That's it. That's it.
I agree as well. It's like and once again, Nosh prefaced this earlier. All of us are big Cole fans, so all of this is coming from a place of disappointment and frustration, as opposed to fuck that guy. If this was Sexy Red or somebody, I'd be like, ha.
Or we would have been off that minutes ago.
Yeah, we wouldn't have even given it this much time. And I feel like all the things that we care about, we give them more time. So, like, this is coming from, like, dude, man. Like, the fact that it's good, like, I'm very curious to hear what you think, Nosh, tonight when you listen to the album with this knowledge.
Yeah, right. It's going to be a different listen, I think. I'm going to put it on the big speakers and actually
It will be.
See how you go. And, he said he was taking it off streaming and he didn't. As of I saw, let me check.
He was taking it off streaming, but it's still there.
It's still there.
Yeah, that one song. And I think I think that's also so pathetic. It's like, why are you taking it off? It's not that deep.
Still there.
Yeah,
and it's funny. It's got the most plays.
At the same time, it's still there.
Of course, it's got the fucking most plays. That's why they're leaving it.
By like,
they want to get rid of it.
Most of the songs are around 4-ish. There's a couple 7, 5, 6.
It's like he's digging himself a hole. Like, what is that? Man. Why are you saying you're going to delete it and not delete it? But why are you going to delete it anyway?
Yeah. Like, because I guess it's all so dumb. I get it, but no, just let it ride. There's something about sticking to your word, and you know what I think it is, man. Like, I feel like the people who maybe. Do you know what the joke? It's he needs to stand on business, and he didn't stand on business. He said some shit, and he sat on business. He didn't even sit on the business. He walked away from the business.
Yeah. He
flushed the business.
True. That is true.
And I'm like, I think there's something in 2024, the way people communicate. It's a different world, and I feel like it's better to say something that maybe is controversial or wrong and stand on your shit, than say something and walk it back. Yeah, like put it there. There's a bunch of topics that the three of us talk about regularly on our text chat that we do not talk about here because they're things that probably people might disagree with. They're a bit controversial topics that people get passionate about, and this is a hip-hop thing, and we just keep it off this channel. And we decide not to... Mainly. Yeah, mainly just soccer. It's just like, Dan loves Arsenal and I'm just a Liverpool guy. I don't know what to say. I'm just a huge fan.
I want to be a referee.
Yeah, no, she just really wants to be an umpire, and we know the umpires are wankers, so, it's hard. Mm-hmm. And we're all torn up. So we choose not to talk about that, because if we did, if I said something, I'd stand on that shit if I meant it. And I just feel like there's something about a human that can say what they mean is not doing it because they're influenced by somebody else, or whether that's their ideas or their actions. Like, right now it's Cole's actions, and he couldn't come up with something better than your album's not good and you're short, because he didn't have any true animosity. So I would have started
while he was writing it. How could he not? Like, bro, like you and I, if we know our verse is whack, we're gonna take 2 lines away, or we're gonna fix the thing later. Even if we do,
or we'd be like, hey, bro, can you check this real quick? Tell me what you think. And then you're like,
sorry, I just
don't ever apologize for that. That's a great fucking point. So like he has, I guess he's got yes men around him. Hey, buddy,
man, he needs to switch the circle up. Get Barrington on the fucking telly, man.
Come here, buddy. Come here. What do you think about J. Cole?
Fucking loves him.
What do you think? Did you just wink at me? What do you think about J. Cole? Do you think he's a pussy hole? Is J. Cole a pussy hole? So, good boy.
Nice.
Nice.
Did you see what Drake supposedly said to academics?
Oh, repeat it, please.
Which is hilarious. So apparently academics sent the clip to Drake, and then Drake responded saying something like, "Oh, why would you even send me this? If you think I'm going to do this, you must not know me well enough."
Yeah, that's amazing.
And I was like, fair enough.
So that means that Drake is like kind of clowning Cole even now. So that might affect their relationship, because imagine if your boy did this. Your boy that you brought on tour for tens of thousands of people every night. Like, how do you feel? How can you like align yourself with him? Now, it's got to be difficult to put Drake in a position, because him and Kendrick seem to have real animosity. Like, I don't think it's fake, because they've been jabbing at each other for years. So, pause. So, like, where does it lead?
Drake
That's
will
tough.
Make a track.
I think he's definitely going to make.
I think he'll make a track. Yeah, I think he will.
I don't think
he's in the studio. So,
yeah, fuck, man. I'm not gonna play this because it might get taken down, because it's a clip from Rory and Mal, because Mal is mad about it. I'll see if I can.
Oh, yeah, nice.
So J. Cole committed career suicide. Yeah. I don't give a fuck what he's saying on the Fall Off, and I'm a J. Cole fan. Fucking rap N-word. I'm deleting all that later. I'm deleting all your shit out my iTunes.
Oh my God.
I want your posters off my wall. I'm not fucking with J. Cole no more. I'm throwing all them fucking Pumas I got out. I'm throwing all them shits away. Fuck your Pumas. I'm wearing Dreamville Pumas. Me. That's how much I fuck with Cole. You had some panties on last night, man. You had some boy shorts on. Fuck them fucking sweatpants. I'm sorry, bro. I'm from a different area in this shit. error in the shit. What you did last night, every dude that's that dude in the culture that you're in, trust and believe they looking at you a different way today. You can never come back from this. He got to cut his dreads. He got to go back to waves. This dude got so much rebranding after last night. Rory saying he has to go back to college. Fuck letting Nas down. You let every dude that's ever supported your career down last night. That's a fact. All of you dudes is out of a job because there's no way you should have let that dude go on stage last night. Now, fuck that, I'm here. No way you should have had to let this dude J. Cole go on that stage last night and do what Ibrahim, Ebe is his manager, Abdullah, my N-word, you was never supposed to let J. Cole hit that stage. You should have pulled every fucking cord that was backstage, unplug all that shit. That's funny.
Unbelievable. What a hype take.
Very hype take.
Funny.
How'd you get that? Where'd you get the toy from?
Yeah,
that's very cute. But yeah, so like dudes, like that is more of what I saw. That level of passion. I think when the interesting thing to me is that Mal is my age, so him getting this mad and then seeing you, Dan, in a different generation who loves J. Cole too, and you came up off his music when you were a lot younger, so he probably means more to you than to us because you would have heard his music at a more, you know what they say when you're a teenager, the music you listen to as a teenager like imprints on you essentially. So like his shit would have imprinted on you more than it would have us because he came out in 2009. I would have been 27 or 28 or something. Nosh a couple years younger. So like it's different. Like we fuck with him, but you would have this maybe more attachment perhaps, and you are equally as mad as Mal right there. Although Mal was kind of screaming, but he's also from New York, so that's how they get down.
It's always loud.
True.
But I thought that's an interesting little, like, it's not like a different take, but it's more like that's like over. It's done. It's fucking.
Yeah, you're done. You're a pussy. Yeah. Well, it's really harsh, but that's how New York is. I mean, dude, if you bought Cole's kicks and he turned around and showed his vagina to everyone, like, I don't know. He's got a really, really solid point, but it is a little harsh. But at the same time, he must love him off pause to be able to say that. And
you're so disappointed. You feel like hurt. I feel like if your favorite rapper did that, like if the thing was we're used to Kanye doing wild shit. So to this point, I'm like, again, fucking like every time he does something, as opposed to like being like, oh no, like what's going on?
He doesn't apologize either. He stands on motherfucking business.
And I think that's why people still respect him.
He never apologizes.
Do you think that's why? Do you think that's why he's able to beat it every time?
Because he never apologizes?
Yes. Like he's been cancel attempt, like however many times, but this, like, it's never worked. It's never stuck. He's still selling shoes. Like he told people not to buy the Adidas shit the first time ever Yeezys was sitting on Confirmed. Like whatever he's doing, people are backing it. The music, it's fire. People are on it, and they forget. Or they're just like, it's okay. He's a genius. Geniuses are crazy. It's fine. Because like Cole isn't necessarily a genius. He's just very, very good at rapping. So he's not crazy in the same way. So you maybe, do we hold him to a different standard than someone like Kanye who is like certifiably has a mental illness and is a legitimate some sort of a genius who that comes with, you know, when you're that level genius.
Yeah.
Name one genius that ain't crazy according to himself.
No, that's right.
I don't know. It's interesting. So there we go. So Cole, I don't know, man. Maybe by next week something else would happen. But all we could hope for. Like, you know what? This is what I think What do you think his saving grace is going to be in the meantime? Drake dropping a diss track. Drake has to take attention away.
To be...
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like social media moves so quick.
It has to be like, you know how they're releasing "We Still Don't Trust You."
Yes.
That has to be fucking name dropping Drake and being like "fuck you" or being like J. Cole "fuck you" kind of thing.
Is that coming this week?
Instead of just like beating around it. It's coming out Friday.
Okay, well that's a really good segue.
I think that's fucking gangster though, to call the second album "We Still Don't Trust You."
And they already had it in the tuck, obviously.
And we all know it's about Drake as well. Like, it's so funny.
The title of the project is about that. So maybe they put the light disc on the first one to get a little bit of attention, and then we can see if somebody else, whether it's Kendrick or someone else, come through with some fucking hardcore, like, crazy shit.
I hope so. Because I think they always had this in the pipeline, and they knew they were like, you know what, we should just drop this. We don't like this guy. Let's drop it, and let's see how people react. And then if this, because it is very abnormal to have 2 back-to-back albums, and if it's going to be the same theme throughout the 2 albums, and there's always the one reoccurring person is Drake, I think they're going to be like, look, the second one, let's just do it. We don't care anymore.
Yeah, I agree.
We still don't trust you.
No.
Yeah.
That's a good point. So if they're going to keep dissing him, Barrington, no, buddy. Put it down. So then that's the saving grace for Cole, is that there's something crazy on that album that distracts the people. And 2, if Drake comes and drops a diss. Now, the Drake diss is going to eclipse everything. That will take they'll suck the air out of the room, pause. Like, it will make people forget about that and then look at that. And hopefully Drake comes on some animal shit and just fucking destroys him. Because even like back to back, what is that? Is this a world tour? You girls? So I mean, look, it's funny, but it's not like I fucked your bitch, and like it's not as harsh as as the shit from the 90s or from Park or from Cube or anything like that. It's like Push pretty much.
No one's expecting that though.
No. And that's what you were saying to us on the chat, and I agree. But it's like, what happened? Like, it's fair, but it's like, I don't know, like battles now or this pussy.
No one's trying to actually kill someone. I think back-to-back level is fine.
So why are you dissing someone if you really don't? Back-to-back became. Do you know? Okay, I'll give him big props for this. Back-to-back became an anthem that was played in the clubs. That's worse. I think that's worse than just because you got fucking girls dancing and singing.
Slaps.
Yes.
Yeah,
like how harsh is that? Like, imagine that your diss song is not played. That's fucking funny. Let's rewind that back. Oh, did you hear that bar? As opposed to like the DJs are playing remixes of it for 3 years, every night of the week in a club across the world. That's fucking crazy. So, Bear, oi, Barrington, he's got like some plastic shit.
Get him, sort him out.
Yeah, I might just grab it off him. You guys keep talking for a sec. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
All right, go on then.
Go on. Keep talking about the future Metro thing, and then talk about the little Yachty Macca's ad, which is corny.
Did you see the advert?
No.
You didn't see the advert? Did you play? He's just rapping about McDonald's. He's in the fucking queue in McDonald's.
Oh, Lord, you shared it in the chat.
Yeah.
That's corny as shit.
Yeah. I thought it was kind of cool. I don't know what makes it corny. I don't get it.
If he's getting, well, it's just, I don't know. There's people who've done that, well, not in proper adverts. I guess that's kind of the cool part.
I've
like
seen people do
the social media thing. They go in, like, they make a rap and they do it at the drive-through intercom. And then I've seen other dudes go into the restaurant and do the rap. So they kind of like a pre-written verse, and it's like a exorbitant order. And they mention almost everything on the menu. But like, I don't know. It's not my jam.
I think it's cool because I just think he's just doing his own thing. I think if I got the opportunity to do something like that.
I guess it's fun, if anything. But it's just like
he's young. He's young, and I think
funny
he's just fun.
shit. But I guess he's getting millions of dollars from McDonald's, so I should shut the fuck up, really. But it's just another corny ad, and like, I don't know, he's a corny guy to me, but I still think he's a cool cunt. I just don't like his music, but that's a corny ad, and that's what corny cunts do. So that's how it is.
It was very corny.
So yeah, that's my 2 cents.
Why do you think it's corny?
It was like, because he was doing like a song and stuff, and when he rapping about all the stuff, like he was rapping about the fucking
the menu items and
and it wasn't even like a little Yachty meal. He was just in an ad rapping about it. Like, you know what? Do what Pusha T did a Macca's ad. Pusha T's a sellout motherfucker, but it was cool. Like, and they had JT like, I'm loving it. Like, that was kind of cool.
That was.
I think Pharrell did it or whatever. So. He just approached it in a way that was cornier than it needed to be.
Or they made him approach it.
Or somebody made him. Yeah, so I don't really think it was the move as such. But
it was Ronald McDonald's fault.
Fucking Ronald, that cunt. cunt, piece of shit,
That's a
cunt,
red
you
and
cunt,
really
Ronald.
Cunt.
Fuck. So okay. Anyway, so that's that. Fuck. Lil Yachty, bit lame. No Worries album. They posted the track list from what's the man? Anderson .Paak and fucking Knowledge. Should I try and find it and bring it up, or it doesn't matter that much?
Well, if you want, like, I don't know.
Let me see.
It's a nice visual. The artwork looks cool. I mean, all
No
this stuff is
Worries.
very
Oh,
animated.
it's cool.
They just make their own avatar character things, and it's sick, dude. When they get together, those two are just amazing.
Yeah, they're killing it. He's like, what are you doing, you fucking crazy cunt? He just keeps like getting stuff. He's being funny, but he's like got like a magazine. Dude, oi! Give me a second. Actually, you know what? Let me bring it up. Here we go. Star-studded track list for the new album.
Imagine having a cute dog.
All right, here we go. We'll do this. He's very cute.
I have a dog in my house right now.
Tell us about him.
Get your dogs on screen.
Oh, Dave
boys.
Chappelle.
Get your dogs out.
He's pretty big. He's pretty big to bring. Oh, Charlie Wilson. Also, these are sick features. What the hell?
Undercat, her, Snoop, October London,
Yeah.
Ray Khalil.
Who's October London?
Charlie Wilson, Earl, and who's Ray Khalil?
I don't know who Ray Khalil or October London is.
Yeah, word.
No clue.
Actually
No
same.
clue.
Yeah,
Interesting.
that's a pretty stacked lineup. I love her. She is wifey for
Yeah,
me. So
she's
I'm
great.
keen as hell for that. Thundercat, probably the best bassist in
Amazing.
hip hop. Unbelievable. He needs to fucking chill. But yeah, having an intro from Davo, that's like, you know how Chris Rock does those little things
That's
on.
pretty sick.
Mac
Yeah.
Music.
With
That's
Kanye
fucking
West and shit.
tasty. I
That's
reckon.
fire.
I reckon this is going to be a GOAT album. I'm going to give this an automatic fucking 4.8,
Okay.
and I'll give you a further synopsis and an outcome or whatever the fuck after I've listened to it. I'm excited for this. When does it come out?
It comes out to June 7th. Oops.
Sweet.
So decent features. Her, Snoop. Do you list them all?
Sick.
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle in the intro would be fun. 19 songs, kind of long, but
I bet you all the songs are kind of short. I bet you they're 2 or 3 minutes long because they either do a really short one or a really long one. It's either 2 minutes or 4 minutes.
Okay.
Depends on how off Anderson goes because he's a fucking beautiful man.
He goes pretty fucking hard.
Yeah. Look at this.
So he got a fresh cut on Friday.
Oh, he's a beautiful boy.
Look, Bear. Look on the internet, buddy. Look on the internet. You little
Oh
destroy.
my God, what an
You're so
absolute-
handsome. You're so
what a
handsome.
sweet boy.
You're so
Everyone that's
handsome.
listening on audio, go to YouTube and look at Barrington.
Or if you're listening on Spotify, you can watch it because I'm going to put the video up. Hey.
Oh, hell yeah. Hey.
Hey.
Okay. You make me run around like a bitch tonight. Fuck. Okay, what else we got? Did you see the Playboi Carti posts? Oh my god, dog.
Yeah, I didn't really understand what happened.
He
What was
posted.
why I didn't get it.
He posted a
Is
photo.
it just like a fashion thing? I don't get it.
I don't know if it's a fashion thing, bro, because he was posting on what looked like a bra, and he had one of those Snapchat filters on, and he looked like he was trying to be a bad bitch. And there was a photo of him recently, wearing a thong. Here we go.
Nice.
Dude, it's like, look, do your thing. I know maybe we just sound like haters and shit, but I don't like him already, and it's getting weird. Maybe there we go.
The only thing I don't like about Playboi Carti is how when he performs live, he does some weird stuff, man. Like, do you remember the off the grid performance he done, and he just ruined it.
And the makeup stuff.
Ruined it. And
No, it's just this. He did. I agree. And his music, he's not good. He's never been good. I don't understand. But like any man posing like that, I don't know. Like maybe we sound like haters and shit. But it's just like I think he's wax or anything that just
maybe
makes
just
it
context. Weird. Maybe he's just trolling.
That's super weird, mate. Dude, that's a weird way to troll cunts. Like that's just odd.
I think it's.
I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, it's a bit of a strange one.
Stop that.
So we off that. Sorry for any Playboi Carti fans. My guess is they're not listening to this podcast. So
that's true.
What else we got? The Eclipse. We talked about it. Oh yeah, birthday week. Birthday tomorrow.
Hey,
Mads is old.
Birthday.
Oh wait, do I get a little
25 again, eh?
Big 5-0.
Relax, Daniel. Relax. You fucking prick.
The big 5-0. Crazy.
Wow, imagine. No, that's not
crazy.
Better be way richer at 50. Fucking I'm very fat though. I'm looking forward next week. After this week, I'm gonna be eating better.
No.
I am just fucking fat as shit, but I've been going hard and eating all sorts of nonsense and drinking like crazy. So it's part of the game.
Okay. Good job,
you know,
good job.
You enjoy birthday week, and then you tone it down a bit. Yeah, have a good time, and you stop being a fat cunt. You know what I'm saying?
Get a dog up, basically.
I really just did. So let's bring this slut on home with the last part of the album, Tear Maker.
All right, deal. I'm gonna load up a spliff.
All right.
No spliffs.
Hey,
Daniel,
man.
tell him he's banned.
Smoked all day until we got on camera.
No smoking. No smoking. I have your lighter actually still.
Oh,
wow.
I've had that for time.
Yeah, what color is it?
It's the raw one.
Oh, fuck, is that where it is, you silly twat? I'm a
dog
That's
cunt.
good. Thanks for the reminder.
I've had
I
it
genuinely was
for
looking for
time.
that. I'm like, where the fuck?
So it's mine now.
No, it stands now.
No,
Birthday gift.
Birthday gift.
Do you know what? Since your birthday dinner, I haven't been able to lose weight because we ate that Asian food and we had so much of it, it lasted 6 days of leftovers. And because there's so much,
that lasted
my God.
because there's so much sodium, I'm usually able to like I've got like a graph, like I weigh myself on like a scale with an app. So like I can see the graph. It's interesting. It's always funny because on the weekends, like towards the end of the week, it starts to go up. Weekends, it's going pretty big because I'm like drinking like a bunch of beers and food, and then during the first half of the week, it goes right back down again every time because I'm just eating breakfast, dinner, and some tea and stuff. I'm not eating any garbage, and since then I haven't gone. So that's February. I haven't been able to drop the weight anymore, and I don't know what the fuck. I don't know if that just ruined my whole shit, but I haven't been able to get
bicycle right around the block, mate.
Well,
you
could
just get on a bike. Let's bike to the beaches.
I think you could. Yeah, I'm down. Well, that's too far. I'm down for a bike thing. I guess it's not really very interesting to
I
me.
don't think you can bike. I don't think you can bike.
Me, period. I was
I
like
don't think you can.
Bixie. I had Bixie. Yo, we got around on Bixie for years. That was like our primary method of transport. You bitch.
I wasn't here then.
I know you weren't.
Them
You
times
bitch
I wasn't
ass.
here.
You bitch. Me and your cousin.
So
were
I've
doing
never.
bitch.
I can't even. Do you know what's funny? I can't even imagine you on a bike. I can't even imagine.
It's not my vibe. It's not. I like it. It's fun, but it's not like my thing. I'm not like thinking about biking or whatever. But I guess I would do it either way. I'll figure it out. I'll do. Where's you got now, Barrington?
You'll be fine. You never forget because it's like, hey,
no, I'm not worried about doing it. Yes, he is. Yeah, I'm
I
like.
think he's worried.
I'm not worried about biking. Oh, come on, don't be out.
I think he's a bit shook.
Taunt you into it.
Where are you getting these things? He's got like a screwdriver now.
What?
He had.
He's got an electric screwdriver.
It's not electric, thankfully, dude. Oi. Bear
the builder. Can he fix
Good
it?
boy, sit.
Little
All right.
doggy.
So, all right. So this was the album tier list for. This is the artist again. Kendrick, Nas, Kanye, Jay, Eminem, and Drake. Thankfully, no Cole because everything would be F right now.
Bam. Off that.
All right. So let's just do a bunch more, and then we'll end this one. So, Dan, you want to choose something that tickles your pickle? What we got here?
Yeah. Let's do Nas Hip Hop Is Dead.
Perfect. Where are you thinking for that?
C.
Cool. That's fair. Nosh.
We're trying to recall the track list on that one.
Yeah, not that. It actually had the Hip Hop Is Dead track with will.i.am and stuff. That was a fucking
Hip Hop Is Dead with
slapper.
will.i.am. Yeah.
That's a joint.
That song actually slapped. That is a seriously good song.
Yeah, I think that's properly rated at a C. It could go a B, but
I think it's fair there.
with the other things that are in B, I think it nudges it down a little bit.
Yeah,
I agree. I agree.
I don't know.
Yeah. Nosh, you want to pick one?
Yep. Fucking let's do 444.
Good call. Where's she going?
Ooh.
It's probably going to go at like a B, I reckon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
I think that's
I
fair.
think it's fair. Yeah.
There's probably like 5 or 6 really solid songs on there, but they're not bangers. It's a mature substance album you know.
Yeah, I think that's a reasonable place for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So I might go. I mean, we've got Blueprint. Is that Blueprint 3 or 2 here?
Two with the
handout,
yeah.
right? So Blueprint 2 is pretty cool. What about
fingers? And I'm pretty sure that's also the signal.
Yeah,
but it says it on the corner.
I just can't really read it because I know there's 3. But how does is B too much for Blueprint 2? Or C?
So that's amazing, dude.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
You'd put it like A or something?
It's I would A or B for me.
I'm cool with B because I feel like it was a double album and it's hard for a double album to be like.
Oh, that one, right? Yeah.
It's a lot of track, and it actually had some like the bounce. That was the first one with Kanye, one of his first. I think it was his first feature verse with Jay.
Yeah, I think it was.
Can you keep talking for a second? Sorry, Barrington is out of control. Give me one
Go
sec.
for it.
You know what? I'm just gonna pause. I'll pause it.
Go.
Easier.
Okay, go.
All right, Barrington's out of control.
Good boy.
Sorry, in control now. Go, boy.
All right.
What a guy.
All right, dickheads. Whose turn is it? I went Dan's turn.
Me. I would like to put Kanye West album Yay.
Good
See
call.
with the mountains in the bottom left.
I
would like to put that in B, please.
Fair.
Okay, I like that.
Yep.
6 songs, all good.
He's getting rinsed right now.
Yeah, B's popular. B's a fair.
B's popular,
Look,
man.
B is nothing to sneeze at, by the way.
Good
There's some
ratings.
great albums
No,
in
B
B.
is B is like a good solid, like it's amazing, but you just
not every song
in the talk of the GOAT.
Yeah.
Not perfect. Nosh Dog, what are we saying?
Drake Scorpion.
Oh, okay. This
Bottom.
one. Alrighty. That's a pretty good one. What are we thinking?
Pretty solid album.
B or C, depending on what you cunts reckon.
I mean, I'm cool with a B for Scorpion.
I'm happy with a B.
Because I think it's a good album overall. Like I actually listen to some of those songs, like because he does lots of the soul sample flips where he raps with that's super tight, like Sandra's Rose and all that shit. That's fucking bomb.
Elevate,
Survival,
Elevate, yeah.
Elevate.
And the Mariah Carey song sample.
Yeah. Okay, so that means clearly we're all enjoying that project.
Yeah, good one. So
love
cool.
it.
S2 maybe.
I mean, maybe. All right, maybe I'll try Volume 3 from Jay. I'd say Volume 3. It's probably a C or B.
What's
or
the
C.
single? Name a couple songs of that.
Like So
please.
Ghetto, like I'm so gangsterist. The chicks don't want to fuck with me. I think the Marcy song is on Volume 1. I think it's got Big Pimpin' on it. Sorry, fuck. What am I talking about?
They're decent. That'd be a B or a C as well, I think.
Let's do a B for now, and then we can move
C.
it. If we...
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Jay-Z hater. Go for it, Daniel.
Can we do? Is that Nas King's Disease?
Yes, this King's Disease. I'm not sure if it's okay. This is King's Disease 1. The one with the 3 on it's number 3, obviously. And there's I don't know which. Yeah, I don't think so. I think this is just this. This
probably just tight though.
Yeah, are you gonna try and put F?
Yeah, no, C maybe.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. I feel like they're all they're all cool, but they're kind of forgettable.
There's moments on each of them, but I agree. C's cool.
That's like a whole. Yeah, sweet. All right, Noosh.
Wait, what's the album cover with the plane? The back of the plane.
Eminem.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know that. Okay.
Yeah, same. There was a bunch of those.
I don't know any album in that column actually.
The top one, or the column. 3.
The column. I don't know anyone in that column.
Oh, that's Blueprint 3 actually down the bottom, and then the second one isn't that the Nas album that Kanye did? It is, I think, the one with the 4 kids standing against the wall, underneath the plane one.
Oh,
this
right.
one.
Yeah, I see. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, the Untitled. That's actually a fucking good one. Kendrick's Untitled. I like that.
Oh, Kendrick one is good, and then there's Nas Untitled too.
Oh yeah.
What are you going?
Right, me or Dan?
Yeah, you're up. No, Dan just went. Dan did King's Disease.
Yeah.
Little son of a gun. I'm gonna go with Eminem, Marshall Mathers.
It's Marshall Mathers 2.
Marshall Mathers 2. Okay, so then we'll don't remember that one. Let's do Jay-Z Magna Carta.
Okay.
Chuck it in C for me.
Yeah, that's fair. And that's being a little generous, to be honest.
Honestly, there was only like 2 or 3 good songs, but
you can move it down.
Shout out to Wonder Girl, producer from Toronto. Shout out to Wonder Girl. She got her first break. She did
right?
one of them joints. I forget. It was fire though.
Yeah, she did a good job on that. It's not shit. It's just not brilliant.
Yeah, the albums as a whole. Yeah, it's not
for
amazing,
sure.
But...
Yeah, you can put it in D. Yeah, go on.
Nah,
you need to relax, big fella.
It's not if you're gonna put that in D, then Kendrick goes up to C from D. If you want to do
Mr.
that,
Morales?
we have to go with.
No, I'm okay. I'm okay actually.
Yeah,
I'm
cool.
okay.
I figured you'd be all right. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm okay. Yeah, it's shit. Appreciate album actually. Not Mr. Morales. Yeah.
Right,
what about? I might do the Nas one actually. I'll put the Nas. I kind of feel like because it's only 6 songs, I feel like it's a B. Because the good songs are like really good, like that one, the Everything one with the Dream. It's fucking incredible. Or should it be C? Let's put in B for now.
All right.
Let's put in B. Yeah.
Can I put debatably one of the best Drake albums?
Mm-hmm. CLB.
Which is
Thank Me Later.
Views.
Oh yeah, Views is a good one. Where is it again? There it is. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Can I put that in? Can I put in A?
A?
Nah.
A.
That's
The
a
thing is,
A's
you
a
guys don't remember this album. You haven't listened to it in a long time, but if you listen to it right now, you think it's excellent. It is so good. I think it's
What's
better
some of
than
the
if you're
songs
reading
you
it. This is great.
Let me just Google it 1 sec.
I'm checking right now the album.
Feel No Ways, 9.
Western Road Flows.
Western Road
Controller.
Flows,
It's got
DMX
one dance
sample.
that brings it down.
True. Yeah, it's a B.
True.
Hotline Bling as well. I'd be happy with B for this.
It's a really good
Faithful, Still Here, Pop Style.
That was a good joint. I still think it's B. It's not A. It's not on par. Look at the other ones on A and tell me it's as good as those albums.
B. It's true.
Yeah, it's as good. Yeah, it's as good. Yeah, we can put it in.
Cool B.
B, thanks.
All right, Nosh.
Thank you. Sure.
All right, cool. Do Kendrick Lamar's Untitled, the puke green color, that's going in B. No questions asked. Thank you very much. That's
But you
fire.
don't know that album.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
I can't remember it.
There's a bunch of all the songs are not named; they're all just numbers and shit. And some of them have names. Actually, there's probably a couple, but it's always so random. But when you listen to that, you're like, "Oh, this song." There's a few little hidden gems in there. Love it.
Okay. Gotta check for
Proper
it again.
bars.
He
Like
being
it's,
Kendrick being a weirdo again makes
Probably.
sense.
nah, this is before he started to
Yeah.
get weird. This is like off the back of Good Kid, Mad City. He's got some offcuts from that.
Yeah, it's a good one. All right, so what about this one? Is this Yeezus right here with the CD?
Yes.
Now I haven't listened to this in a while, and
You know what? I listened to it a couple months ago,
what did you think?
and I don't put it up there with his best ever. People love that album. I'm like, but maybe I think it's stylistically, it's not for me. I know it's excellent. But I just don't like that version of Kanye.
I think I
that's it
actually
for me.
agree.
That's
I think
why
I'll agree
I
with you.
Put
Yeah,
it lower.
I would.
Like it's. I know it's excellent, but like it's just not for me. It's not my.
So should we do C?
That's
Or
what
is
I
it-
was thinking.
I'm cool with C without listening to it again. The reason why I'm more interested was because I re-listened to Jesus is King, and it's spectacular. And I was, I didn't like it when it came out, so I was like, maybe I'll feel the way. But I actually think I agree with you that I don't think it's the version of Kanye for me. Is all, and that's okay. That's okay.
That's fair.
Exactly.
Okay, perfect.
Let's do-
What time are we at? We're at 1:28, so let's do another round each, and then we'll wrap her.
Okay.
Oh, we got okay. Let's do Her Loss with
Good call.
21 Savage and Drake. Oh, it's better than Damn. It's better than Hip Hop Is Dead. It's better
I
than
feel like it could be
Carter.
B is kind of fair. Because B is like
because I wouldn't
solid
put it above
albums.
B. I wouldn't.
No, it's not as good as anything in A, but I feel like Her Loss is actually a pretty good album. I feel like it could comfortably sit with the ones in B.
Yeah. I'll allow that. Yeah. Go for it.
Yeah. I feel like we've been pretty agreeable on this whole episode.
Yeah, I haven't been too cunty today. It's been good.
I guess because we're all tired of... Even though technically we should be meaner because J. Cole ruined it for everybody.
But we're upset with you. We want you to get better.
The Eclipse is making us be our best version of ourselves.
Yeah, sure.
So Dan, Feezy. Nosh, what are you picking? This is you, and this is the last one, and then we'll...
Just trying to figure it out, mate. This fucking...
So you
what's behind Dan?
Behind Dan is...
Give us a controversial one.
Yes. Okay. Let me tell Nosh what's there. Kingdom Come from Jay. Pause. There is
American Gangster.
American Gangster. In My Lifetime, Volume 1. Yeah, American Gangster. Want to do that? Where did I see it before?
Yeah, it's above that one.
Then there's like one of the Eminem ones that start with R. A Nas Lost Tapes too, I think.
Relapse.
Relapse is one of them. There's some Music to Be Murdered too, which I think is Eminem as well. They're the ones that are covered by Mandem here. Then we've got Nas. What's this one? This Nas one. This Life is Good. Life is Good is actually a really good album.
That was a good album. Yeah, let's do that.
Perfect. Where do you want that to go?
I actually like that. Yeah, I'd probably put that into like a B or a C, depending on what you cunts reckon. It's one of the better albums. It's definitely better than these.
I agree. So I think it should be in B. Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
This is when he starts talking. He says the Daughters track on there. This is like a mature Nas album, and it's got some good singles.
Some nice ones. Yeah. Okay, sweet. I like that one. All right, let's do one more round because this is still kind of good. All right, so I could go either. We haven't put Drake Take Care. Maybe we should do that. Oh no, you said do controversial one.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? I got a controversial one for you.
Let's go.
That's Nas. Nostradamus. It's probably his worst album, and I'll put it in F. And obviously,
that's hurtful. It's hurtful.
I don't like saying it.
I know.
You know what? Let's put it in D. That's probably a bit mean. I was trying to just play on Dan's controversial request.
You're a little offensive, but it's okay.
I was trying to not pick someone, pick Drake and make trash a Drake album.
Fair enough. That's fine. There's a few songs on that album that are just like...
It's not all bad.
Is it Nas? Wait, no, that's not...
No, that was off I Am. So that was one before this. This is his fourth album. And it was dropped, I think, in the same year, which must be 98, if I'm not mistaken, as I Am. So there was... Illmatic, it was written, I Am Nostradamus, and I think even I Am had You Won't See Me Tonight with Aaliyah, like Timbaland production, which was a joint. Nostradamus had nothing memorable whatsoever. I feel like it's it's not great. All right, Dan, this is the last round now. Dan.
Cool. Eminem Kamikaze. That's the plain one.
The plain one.
Put that in F, please. Thank you so much.
We needed a few whack ones.
Good one, yeah.
It's just whack. It's just whack.
Yeah, it's not the one. It's not the one. It's really not great. All right. Good call. Nosh.
Drake, Thank Me Later. Chuck it in probably A.
A?
It's sick, dude.
Yeah, people say it's his best album ever, yeah.
Are you kidding?
A or B?
No, it's Dan saying people think it's his best album.
Oh, the best album ever? That's
I need to go back and listen to it.
I don't think it is, but
I remember being deeply disappointed.
People say it's between Take Care,
I'm thinking of
Thank Me Later.
This is not the one. This is
his first album.
That's Thank Me Later.
Okay, this is a B probably. Sorry.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
It's just because I don't think it's as good as his other albums that are in A.
That's right. He's done party stuff.
He's got multiple albums that fucking are incredible in A, and I feel like it wasn't shit. It was a disappointment compared to the expectations, and particularly because his mixtape ended up being better than this album.
Yeah, right.
It's not like horrible. It's just, but if you're serious and people are saying that, then I probably need to re-listen to it. Then
you need to listen to Views specifically.
I think I need to.
Views is like.
Okay, I will admit this.
I'm surprised you, of all people, don't rate Views.
I need to listen back. I listened to all of these things. This was around when music was flowing quickly, and you listen to things once or twice, and then you kind of forget about it. One thing that was interesting was I gotta listen to Take Care again as well. But Dan, you played What a Time to Be Alive. part of it last time you were here when we were doing a work day, and I was like, oh, this kind of goes. So I was surprised how much I liked it, and I think it's just because that was really something that I fucking hated back then. So I do need to revisit all these projects for sure. So on that, let's wrap it up with a bit of Drizzly. Let's bring it up with Take Care. So I'm not trying to. Yeah, but like everyone loves this album, right?
No, it's a fucking C, bro. It's a C or a D.
I was thinking.
No, people say
it's his best.
So
people
say Take Care, and what's the one with the blue background? I completely forgot.
Nothing was the same. That's in S tier.
Nothing was the same. Yeah, people say those two are S tier. People say like it's not my favorite Take Care, but like it is amazing. It is fucking amazing. But no.
I think I think it changed the game for that style of music. So, whilst maybe it's not for me, I don't know if you could put it in C because it's like Thank Me Later.
Oh, it's not C. No way.
I would say for us, it could be a B then because it's not like it's like fucking music. It's like that real just like chill, slow like.
Not all of it though.
Okay.
Not all of it. Like. Headlines,
Headlines.
Crew Love.
Oh yeah, Crew Love's a joint.
Like,
oh yeah,
Hell Yeah, fucking right.
Oh, that's off Take Care. Oh, that's a joint.
Look what you've done. No, I can't lie. This might have to be A. Like,
nah,
this is a sick album.
Let me let's
Softing
see.
style.
Drake, Take Care.
You're gonna need to listen to it again. If you don't rate it, you should listen to it again.
I'm down. Oh, Marvin's Room, of course. The Shots for Me.
Underground Kings.
Lord Knows with Rick Ross. I think that's a banger. Andre 3000? What the fuck? I really have to listen to this again. Yeah, Practice. Oh, Practice had the Juvenile sample. The Ride and the Motto. Oh, shit. Okay. That's not... I think I need to re-listen to Drake's whole catalog.
That's why I say it's an A. Like, it is so good. Like, it's actually excellent.
Is it better than anything? Is it as good as the things in A?
No, it's a B.
I think
I'm happy with B because I want to.
I think it's as good as.
Okay, I'm cool with that.
I think it's as good as Life of Pablo. I think it's as good as More Life. Yeah, I'd say it's as good as Life of Pablo.
Being that I'm unsure, it's almost like B's the happy medium. You want A, Nosh wants C. I'm okay with B for it, but also pending another listen.
I'm also comparing it to the other things in B.
So it's better than
it's better than.
I see what you're saying.
I think it's better than all the Drake projects that's actually in B, except What Time to Be Alive, because I think personally I love that album, but like I get why you wouldn't put it above it. But like I do think.
So it needs to be like a B plus. We need like another category.
Yeah, exactly.
So maybe it's not quite A, but it's like better than the things in B.
If you listen to it tomorrow, you'll put it in A. That's I can guarantee you. I can guarantee you.
I gotta get on it. So, all right. With that said, it's we're at 1 hour 37, so we're a little over than normal, but that's cool. So, are we done with this now? We're not going to finish this up, right? Like
I think so. Yeah, it's pretty dismal at the end. It's all dregs.
Yeah,
no disrespect to the albums that are there, but you know what I mean.
We did a good job. So,
good. Fun
with that says exactly right. So you fucking sick cunts. That's basically it. This episode, guys. Once again, let us know what you think of the whole Cole situation and how disappointed you are, and it's wild.
Yeah,
whose side are you on now? Let's talk about it.
That's really the question. So is it Team Future? Is it Team Drake? Because if Drake's got Cole, it's a pretty Drake's got the whole shit on his back, on his shoulders.
Big team store.
He's got everything. He's got the industry on his shoulders, like he always has.
Oh my god! And with that, we're gonna bring it home. Dan, where can I find you online?
HTFGXMING or Born Ollie Sports, depending on what you're after. But yeah.
Okay, love it. Notion.
At Notion Baby on Instagram and everything for music. At Notion MTB on YouTube and Instagram for everything mountain bikes. Get a fucking trail up, yeah. See, easy.
Boom. CEEFOR. Guys, thank you for watching and listening. Enjoyed the episode. Smash thumbs up, hit subscribe below. Follow us everywhere at The Mover Fam, at Bad Habits Pod. New episodes most weeks unless shit fucks up, and we'll see you fucking mad dogs in the next one.